We good? We good to go? Okay. Well, we're on. We're live. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our Dead Film Society. This is episode 45. I'm James.
I'm Toby.
And we actually have a lot to cover today. We've actually got a substantial amount to cover. We're a bit behind because, you know, life gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah, it just does.
It does. We're going to be reviewing The Meg 2 and Gran Turismo. And we're going to be also doing a video game into movie adaption tier list.
Because of Gran Turismo.
Because of Gran Turismo, and Shark movie tier list because of The Meg. And we've got Xavier here, as always, and Tom. is helping us out today. I don't know what he'll be doing because there's only one camera.
His presence, that's all that matters.
Tell us why we're only using one camera today.
It's just...
Who gives a fuck?
Simplistic, yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
This is episode 45. We're filming quite late. We were meant to do it really early in the morning, but
yeah,
I was out drinking.
Yeah.
So it's
TMI.
What?
Yeah, dude.
We got to be open with our life. We got to be open with our.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well,
a kid's gonna say
I put the videos down as not made for kids.
You could be a kid's role model, and he sees that you're drinking. He might start drinking as well.
We're not role models, as Ethan Payne always says. Disclaimer: we are not role models.
Drink responsibly. Yeah. We are not role models. Chuck it in. That's what we have to say.
Oh, Sideman guy.
Yeah. We aren't role models. So how you been, Toby?
Good. Solid.
How long's it been since our last episode?
About a week and a bit, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's never, as I said last week, it's never a week, the next episode. But let's get right into it. We'll see. What are we starting with? Gran Turismo?
Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I went into this movie thinking...
Should we give, context to people who don't know what Gran Turismo is?
Okay.
Yeah.
I should just say the plot.
Yeah.
So it's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
A player wins a series of Nissan-sponsored video game competitions through his gaming skills and becomes a real-life professional race car driver. It's currently sitting on 58% Rotten Tomatoes, 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb, which is not bad for this caliber of movie. Look, I went into it not expecting much. I was thinking it might be a little bit cringe, overused. Actually, can you say overused?
Well, it's like cliche.
Yeah, because how many racing movies have there been?
You know what you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, you were expecting what?
Just a feel-good racing movie.
Exactly, with good scenes.
Occasional funny scene and some good racing scenes.
Exactly. I didn't really write any notes about this.
It's also just in general. So Gran Turismo is a video game series. It's been going for a solid 20.
It's not a video game.
It's a racing simulator.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what they refer to it as.
Yeah, but it's also a video game.
It is.
It's actually not that good. It's just a normal, boring racing game.
Who's the dude that made it?
I forget his name. Some
Japanese guy.
Yeah. So it's an interesting concept. So a real life player who's actually really good at the game going to a real life racing professionals is pretty insane. How this actually happened.
Yeah, it almost seems not real because there's no way that you could put that through as I want to try that out, see if it works.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering how, when they think about it, it's completely different, the video game, right, to actually being in a car behind the wheel.
Yeah.
With all the G-force, which is 3 times as much as an astronaut feels? Is that what they said in the movie?
I'm not sure. Probably
which
around there.
Doesn't make sense. Does that make sense?
I don't know, man. I'm not science.
I mean, how fast does a rocket ship go compared to a car going 300 kilometers an hour?
Yeah. Not sure.
I feel like a rocket ship would be a lot quicker.
But
depends. Yeah. I mean, I'm only nitpicking about this movie. I wasn't...
You weren't expecting Godfather.
No. Well, I was.
You were?
No.
High expectations?
No, I wasn't. But when I left, I wasn't mad that I wasted 2 hours and 15 minutes of my life watching this movie.
Yeah.
Should it have gone for 2 hours, 15 minutes?
I just had a lot of stuff they had to include. I reckon it was valid runtime. All the scenes, for example, the 6 races in 2 weeks or whatever. That's going to take up time
that was
in your movie.
Yeah, but they sped through that quite quickly.
Yeah.
So basically,
So who's in this movie? So got David Harbour.
David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, Darren Barnett, Jerry Halliwell, and I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't want to like.
Oh, wait, for the main character?
No, the dad.
Oh.
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy, Tarzan.
I'll have a crack. Digimon Honsel. I think that's pretty
Let's
close.
say that's pretty respectful.
Yeah.
And the main characters,
Archie Medwickie.
Madquay.
Sorry for mispronouncing.
Kind of I don't know. I haven't really seen him in anything else.
He was in Midsummer. That's where I recognized him from. He's one of the teenagers.
he was the bloke that's like, nah, fuck that. I'm out of here. Like after they watched the cliff jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Harbour was really good in this.
Yeah. He's the heart of the movie.
Kind of a bit of a cash grab. It's not really like a.
I'm sure he wasn't enticed by it. Like, actually, he probably got paid lots of money. Yeah.
Oh, obviously he did. You kind of need a name in a film like this.
I would say like he wouldn't be enticed by it, but the true story is really fascinating. So,
it is.
Yeah.
It is, and they paid homage to that at the end as well, like they're doing.
Should we do
every other true
spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do spoilers.
Yeah.
Let's start with. Let's just kind of flip it on its head. Start with things you didn't like about it, because you were saying a few things.
Yes, and a lot of things could have been improved. I feel like it's directed by Neil Blomkamp. Neil Blomkamp. Neil Blomkamp.
The Blomkin ghost.
Yeah. He's directed District 9,
which is a good movie.
Really good movie. And then also Elysium with Matt Damon. And also Chappie, the robot movie. So
Chappie's a bit underrated.
Yeah, it is underrated. So it's an interesting change up from those type movies to a feel good Gran Turismo video game movie. So just in general, his like direction, I thought was kind of bland. Like I didn't think.
I mean, it kind of needs to be bland in a.
I guess so.
In a film like that, where you kind of need to get the facts, but also having to like create your own story around it.
Yeah.
As well.
Like in terms of that. I get he didn't really have a choice, but like some scenes, I feel like just could have had more that momentum. Feeling, the momentum, energy you need when the car's racing like full speed.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the racing scenes are really good, but Toby did say once we walked out of the movie that with it being this sort of film, you need to have that momentum to sort of carry on. Scene after scene, but more so in those racing scenes.
Yeah.
But there were parts, or it happened every time. So I don't know how to explain this. They were like,
okay, so
yeah,
yeah. Okay, so but since Gran Turismo is a game, Archie, what's his name?
John.
No, not the freaking character of the guy in the movie.
Yeah.
For his first name.
Yeah, John.
John. Okay.
John. I don't know.
Well, basically, because he is from his perspective, everything he sees the tracks you see in a video game of playing Gran Turismo,
the red and the yellow lines,
like directing you where to go. You see the positions of the cars like on the screen. You see the PlayStation notifications like he experiences in the game.
At the start when he was like, there was like a moment where. He's like, I'm not missing this race because he got pulled over by the cops at the start. And he's like, I'm not missing it. And then he speeds off. And then there's like an achievement. It's like cop.
Yeah.
Police. What's it called?
Oh, something escaped or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Escaped police. I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
It was a little bit.
Yeah. It's like, that's a different thing. You don't really see any movies like do some weird stuff like that. I thought it was alright though.
Yeah. But going back to momentum.
Yeah. So. In a car racing scene, especially professional racing, like Formula One, like movies like Ford vs Ferrari, Rush, all those good ones.
Rush does it best.
Rush is such an underrated movie. It's so good.
Another true story as well.
Yeah. So just basically, you need energy, you need momentum, because you need to feel what's happening with these cars, and just a lot of the time they would like stop the action entirely, just pure silence and just
be a pause.
Be a pause, a notification sounds and you're in fourth place, like peering on top of a car. Like just stuff like that just feels kind of abrupt and just kind of takes you out of the immersion of the scene. Like I know what they're trying to do with referencing the video game.
But it was overdone a little bit.
But it was a bit overdone. You're right. Like they're at a racetrack. We know he's a gamer. We already know that. We don't need more emphasis on that.
There were a lot of like, so with movies, I always get told like, because I've written a few things, that's what we're doing for uni at the moment, but it's it's more of like a thing called show and don't tell. So what they did with this movie, they did both. They showed and told. Like especially at the start, like even when we were introduced to Orlando Bloom's characters, Danny Moore, who was the marketing manager for this whole project, it said it in the like his caption.
Yeah.
And then he walks into the office. He's like, "Hi, I'm the marketing manager." It's like, we know that. You don't need to say it again.
Just dumb filmmaking.
And well, he works for Nissan as well, Nissan, whatever, however you want to say
Nissan,
it.
Yeah.
So they should know who he is. I mean, he does it all. So, but his performance is a little bit
a little bit mixed
jarring,
on him. Yeah.
to be honest. It was very
because Orlando Bloom hasn't been in anything for a while. Anything notable.
Well, if you don't know who Orlando Bloom is, he's in Pirates of the Caribbean. That's sort of his main.
No, Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, Legolas as well. Yeah, true. Yeah.
And from that, just kind of nothing since then. He
was very like Bear Grylls in a movie. It's like, yo, you gotta race, you gotta do that, yeah. It was a bit too much.
I feel like they couldn't find they didn't realize what they wanted to do with his character. Like, did they want him to be a
villain sort of?
Like be the guy that's like, we can get a more popular guy because his personality type thing. And
he was very easily persuaded, even though he had his own agendas set out.
Yeah.
So he'd say that, what you said, like, we need to get this guy because the main character is not very good at, speaking in public or, doing interviews. So let's get Matty Davis to come in and the guy who came second in the final race to get into Nissan. But then he was just like easily persuaded by Jack Salter, which is David Harbour's character. Be like, no, he's the better racer. He won, so he deserves the spot.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I feel like the writers just didn't really know what to do with that. Like tried to balance it, but just didn't really click.
And, I don't know. It might have been true as well, because the thing was, like, with a true story, you need to like respect what's happened in the past, right? And you can't like toy too much with it. So maybe that might have happened, and then he was easily persuaded. But I don't know. They could have made his character more of a, for lack of better words, arsehole.
Yeah.
Like, and he was kind of just like on the fence the entire time.
Yeah, agreed.
So I mean, performances wise, David Harbour.
So David Harbour's easily the best performance in the film. He just you can tell they just said, just go ahead, do what you want with this scene. Just, we want you to do this, but
we know how you roll, kind of thing.
Like, for example, the celebration scene at the end. That's that was definitely just David Harbour doing acting.
Doing acting.
Just like improv acting.
He was doing the thing.
Yeah. It is the classic cliche, the Doc Hudson, basically.
Oh yeah, the has been sort of
the former talent who had his career shortened by injury or
a crash,
the classic. But it does work though. You do feel for him.
Yeah, he wasn't mentioned at the end of the film as being like a real person though. So
is Jack Salter a real person? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It might have been.
He might have been.
We didn't say it.
Yeah.
What else? What about Archie's performance?
Yeah, he was good. I thought it's not easy, especially some of the scenes where he gets really pissed off at his family or has a breakdown kind of. That can be cringe if it's not right. You can
if you overdo it.
Yeah.
A good example I can think of is of overdoing a crying was I don't know, whoever's seen Animal Kingdom the movie.
Yeah.
Jay breaks down and it's just a bit too much because he's in the bathroom. His girlfriend's just died, fair enough, but what's it called? He just starts crying, but then he spit comes out of his mouth. He's just
oh yeah, I didn't mind that. I didn't think
it was a little bit too much though, but fair enough.
Because that's real. That's I like the spit. It's just
what?
That sounds sauce, but
what?
An actor doing shit like that, or if you've seen Walking Dead when thingy and then the snot comes out.
Yeah. What was the budget of this film as well?
It was about 100 million, 120 million, something like that.
Oh.
It's 100 mil?
100 mil.
Yeah.
Guess how much it's made?
Well, I don't think has it come out in the US yet? I'm not 100% sure.
Well, as of now, how long has it been out for in Australia?
Came out 10th of August.
So 10 days ago, and it's only made 10.7 million.
But if it's only released in Australia, that means nothing.
Yeah,
we
that's true.
contribute nothing, sadly.
In 30 international markets.
Oh yeah, it did come out. Came out 11th of August in USA.
Oh, ouch.
It definitely won't
That's
won't
gotta hurt.
recoup its budget for sure.
That's really got to hurt. 10.7 mil on a 100 mil budget.
No, it's obviously going to make more than
Yeah,
that.
I know, but like that's not that good
Yeah,
for being out in nine days.
we never know. It could not release in China or something soon. That's usually the main profit.
Yeah, but this whole movie, if I wanted to just boil it down, it's very sort of cliche, but it's very predictable.
Yeah,
Like movies like this, when I'm watching it, it's like it's a true story, right? You know the story, or I didn't really know the story, but you don't get too stressed out about it. Apart from the racing scenes, because you don't really know what's going to happen. But in terms of just the story itself, like, oh, is he going to win? And then you stress yourself out about it. But you know the result of what's going to happen.
It's an underdog story.
It is, but usually I don't really get too on the edge of my seat for that anymore because it's just sort of predictable.
Yeah, like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and it was.
Yeah.
This was a very predictable movie.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the crash scene as well?
Yeah, or we'll just talk about all the crash scenes, or just the racing scenes in general.
Well, the first crash scene with the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
that was got
good.
me out of my seat a little bit.
That was good.
Who was the
gold guy?
Yeah, what was his character?
He's the classic
He's
villain.
he was the actual villain.
Yeah.
Not really, but he was.
Yeah, he was the Iceman in Top Gun.
Joshua Stradowski, Nicholas Kappa.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, so he was a part of obviously the Kappa, racing team.
Yeah.
He was driving the gold Lamborghini, and there was a moment when he overtook John. I feel like I'm not saying it right.
We saw his name the entire movie.
Yeah.
Sure, we know it. Is it Jan or John?
It's Jan.
But how do they pronounce it?
I think it might be Han. Jan?
Jan. I think
It
Jan.
might be Jan, yeah.
I'm going to say Jan.
Yeah, Jan. So he overtook Jan, and then at super speed, and then we just get this quick cut of him just going into the back of a McLaren or something.
Yep.
And then just tumble and sort of.
Yep.
Yeah. That was crazy. And there was a moment, this happens a lot. They obviously have real racetracks as well in the film. And they're maybe 3/4 of the way throughout the film, Jan has this massive crash where it's I don't know, what's it called? Le Mans?
Le Mans.
Le Mans. Is that the track?
I'm not sure if that was the track,
But there's this little hill. There's heaps of clips of people crashing online.
Yeah.
On this track, but there's a little dip that goes up.
Yep.
And if you get too much speed on it, you'll just go right over the top. And he obviously went too much, and his car just went, obviously vertical, and crashed and killed a spectator.
Yeah.
And he wasn't so mad about the crash itself. He was more mad about killing someone.
The person dying, yeah.
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 And that's what he had to deal with.
Yeah. And the scene of him reacting to they killed someone was pretty good. Pretty good acting.
Yeah.
Like him in the hospital.
Him crying.
Yeah, in the
well.
hospital
That's
bed,
what we were talking about, the overdone stuff, but it wasn't overdone.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
That scene was good. I
was.
felt scared for him, genuinely.
Yeah, and at the end, they also stated that the actual real life person, I don't know his name. Was it Han?
Yeah,
Jan?
his name. Yeah.
Oh, Jan.
Yeah.
The real life guy actually acted as a stunt double in his own film. So
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It's pretty fascinating.
Got a bit of money out of it both
Probably
ways
did.
from
Yeah.
acting in the film and, obviously
It's about him.
residuals
Yeah,
potentially.
definitely.
Just because it's a film made about you.
Yep.
Gets him back in the limelight, I guess.
Yeah. For a true story, you gotta love the ending bit where it just shows what the characters are doing in real life, what happened to them.
I always like to see that.
You love to see it. It's just
Yeah.
it feels good.
Yeah. What's your favorite sort of
I do like American Sniper a lot. I remember
the end bit of that?
and that was really good for me.
My favorite one's probably Soul Surfer,
Yeah.
where they show Bethany at the end, still grinding and with the one arm
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Mm.
That's probably my favorite one.
There are some really other good ones. Can't remember.
King Richard was pretty good.
No, that was because we already knew that everyone knows Serena Williams, Venus Williams. That was
but
lame.
it was still done well. I hate to say that he deserved that Oscar.
I like a story, a true. Okay, what about Tick Tick Boom? I really like that one
I haven't actually seen it.
because I like the ones where you don't know the outcome of the true story and you find out in that end credit bit.
Yeah.
Like for example, spoilers for Tick Tick Boom that the guy Andrew Garfield playing. I'm so sorry I forgot his name. The guy who made the movie Room. Not the movie, the play. That play.
That play.
Can't remember what it's called.
What's it about?
Is it like it's called like Room or something or House or something. Not sure. Rent.
Rent, yes.
Rent. He's the guy who made Rent. And basically he died of AIDS like 35. Which wasn't in the movie. So I was like, oh, it might have not been AIDS, but actually he didn't die of AIDS. Sorry, I take it back. He died of maybe a seizure or something.
Such a random thing.
Yeah. But I was like, whoa.
That's getting clipped. That's got to be clipped. That's a short right there.
Yeah. Yeah. He died of like 35, which is quite surprising. Yeah.
Yeah. What else can I say about this film that is sort of like out of the box? Okay.
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack.
You did?
Yeah, the soundtrack was pretty good. But but always like the soundtrack was good in terms of the songs, but the soundtrack, the original soundtrack that they did wasn't very fitting in some scenes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there were scenes when like
all the sad scenes had like trash music.
Yeah.
Like the classic like pop star.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
But when they go back to these like Black Sabbath songs and
yeah, those are good.
That was great, but they didn't use them enough.
Yeah, agreed.
Like it would have been cool if they did them in the racing scenes instead of just using that original soundtrack. That would have been sick. I would have been way more engaged with
like pumped up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that song Sail Away. I don't know if it's not called it's called
not called Sail Away. It's
Onoskio Flow or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I like that song. And I wish they had kept that rolling. Like we didn't even get to the climax of the Sail Away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Because the real life driver, Jan, he listens to it before every race. Fun fact.
Yeah, and like
song.
opera and sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What else nitpickings wise? They did like a couple of things at the start. Slow-mo little parts when he was like celebrating.
Oh yeah.
They only did it twice.
No, that happens throughout the movie. Just in general, the celebrations were bad. Like just not well made. You can't.
It was only like 2 seconds of slow-mo.
Yeah, just like, and he was just like that celebrating. Just looks so unnatural.
It's like, yeah,
like
that thing.
Like you can't have slow mo for that. You need like they should have like copied like Top Gun Maverick, like at the ending where they're all just happy, just like celebrating each other. Like that felt natural. That felt deserved. This film just, yay, like you know, type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's so easy to do. I don't know how they didn't pull that off. If you can pull that racing stuff.
Also, do you think as well, like, because obviously he came third in the final race, the 24-hour race.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon that would have been stupid if they did it, like change it and be like, let's just make him first?
Yeah, I did think about that as well. Like if they would change the true story.
Yeah.
What if he did come third? I'm not even sure.
Well,
we don't even know.
Movies
do that.
Yeah. I liked it. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if it went the other way. Because I'm sure like they wouldn't just put him third just because. Like they would have put him first.
Yeah.
If they didn't know sort of thing. But if they had to put him first, it would have been like, oh, okay. And we knew he came third.
Yeah.
I probably would have been annoyed about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
There's not really too much else nitpickings wise.
Just in general, I thought the racing scenes were pretty solid, well done. A little bit maybe over.
Well, that's what you wanted and that's what they got. But the momentum can...
I don't know if it's a bad thing. I just kind of noticed a lot of drone shots of like the drone just moving forward.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. And that shot again, which is cool. And they probably spent a lot of money on it, so probably had to use it.
Also, I liked how sometimes the changing of the gears and the brakes and stuff were like matching up with the soundtrack and whatever. That was cool. Gets you more into it. But then again, I'm kind of contradicting myself when I say that I would have preferred Black Sabbath over just the original stuff. But yeah. Overall, I'd probably give it like I gave it 3.5 out of 5. So maybe out of 10, 6.5, 7.
Yep. I'll give it like a 7.1. I think overall, if someone like gives hates this movie, I don't think they understand how hard it is to make a racing movie in terms of like editing
and that concept as well.
Yeah, that concept and just like especially the racing scenes, how long that takes in terms of filming it, getting the cars, getting the crowd, getting all those shots and combining them together.
There were a couple CGI parts.
Yeah, there was some had to be full CGI.
Not a couple, but a lot.
Yeah. CGI wasn't too bad. Like you can notice it, but could have been worse.
It's fine with cars. Like I don't have a problem CGI cars, but if they CGI'd him in the car,
they probably did.
Yeah, but I didn't notice it. So
yeah, they definitely had to.
It would have been a problem if I did notice it.
Yeah,
it's like, come on, bro, just make him real and just put him in the CGI car.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'd give it a 7.
Yep,
6.5.
It did its job. It succeeded in its goal. Just make a feel good underdog video game adaptation movie that everyone can enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go watch it. It's a good time.
You can see if you want to just have like a motivational Monday or whatever.
Doesn't see a movie on a Monday.
Yeah.
Who does that? You ever seen a movie on a Monday? Mondays are just meant for cretinary. Just lying in your sorrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, shenanigans and tomfoolery, exactly.
I don't think it's probably not worth a full price ticket.
Well, speaking of full price tickets, you gonna tell the people what's up with your...
Oh, yeah. We'll just get discounted tickets from now, like not fully $2 tickets.
Why is that, Toby?
Career decisions. Yeah. I've just left Hoyts, basically. So it's about time.
So no more $2 tickets.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Which is going to bite the wallet a little bit, but it's okay. Oh well.
We already saved a solid $1,500 anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
We've used it as much as we could.
We have, yeah.
Yeah, we've really taken advantage of it.
Even to the point where we're seeing Morbius, we're seeing all these shit movies.
Yeah. What's it, Last Seen Alive?
Oh yeah, that was probably the most pointless one.
We didn't even review it or anything.
Most people probably doesn't know what Last Seen Alive is. Like
Gerard Butler. And nobody else.
Yeah.
Of note.
It's the classic rescue your family type movie.
Yeah.
I don't think a soul on earth has watched in like...
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Should we do the video game adaptions?
Okay.
Get on the Bandcamp, son. Get rid of that ad as well. That's going to piss me off.
How do you do it?
Just the X there.
Okay. So you got...
You didn't do it.
Bitch, go away. Okay. So we got S, A, B, C, D.
Seep's changing it.
Yeah.
Just keep it in one thing. Yeah. Just keep it like that.
Oh yeah, first movie, we got the Angry Birds movie.
That's the second one.
Is it?
Yep. The first one's there.
Oh. Apparently the second one's better than the first one. I haven't seen either.
I'd probably middle it. Let's start with middle. B.
C?
No, B.
Yeah.
Or is D haven't seen?
Oh yeah, true. We should haven't seen. Forgot about that.
Add row below.
Cut out this bit on the podcast.
New.
New. Wait, we'll do F. Don't do haven't seen. You can't have D.
Huh? Yeah, Xavier's sick. Haven't re. Nah, keep it real, keep it raw. Okay.
C.
Sonic. Is that the second one as well?
That's Sonic 2.
the
I
second
guess
one.
we're doing out of order.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go...
I'll give it a solid B or C.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd go C.
It's a kid's movie.
Yeah, C. C it up.
Only thing that would give it into a B is Jim Carrey. Yeah.
The first Angry Birds movie, I'd give it a B.
Yeah. I haven't seen
It's
it.
actually not that bad.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Mario.
I'd give that a D.
No, I'd give it a B.
What?
I enjoyed it.
You liked
I know
Mario?
you didn't, but I did.
Mario sucked. Respectfully.
Okay, for B or C, we'll do a...
Do Pepsi. Wait, Xavier and Tom, what do you guys think of Mario? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, fuck them.
Jack Black's performance, I'd have to give it a B.
Majority rules, mate.
We'll go C, split the middle, man. Okay.
Oh, you went B?
No, C.
All
Mario's
right.
bad. I don't know why you like Mario. Didn't you give it a bad review as well?
No, I didn't even write a review on it.
Like,
But
no,
we
on the
did a
podcast.
review.
On the podcast.
I don't think so.
I remember it being
can't-
a positive time.
I can't remember because I remember just like holding out to do the trivia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Which
a bad
Dante
movie.
was meant to come on for actually.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Okay, the first Sonic
First Sonic, also probably C.
with what's his name?
Jim Carrey.
No, and James
Marsden.
Speaking of James Marsden, this is quite old now, but have you seen
Jury Duty?
Have you
I
seen
still
it?
haven't seen it.
It's so good. It's amazing.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Jury Duty, it's on Amazon. I may have spoken about this. It's quite old news now, but it's like a bloke, like a random bloke who's not acting, is like in a fake
Scenario,
court case,
fake scene,
fake court case, and it's full of actors. And
Yeah.
James Marsden is the only one like playing himself, but he plays like a dickhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the one that set it all up and everything.
We talked about that at uni about Jury Duty, and how it was like a little bit
Fucked up.
a little bit unethical.
Yeah, a little bit.
How it's like breaking the ethics code kind of because this dude's completely unaware.
And then once they tell him, like, it's almost like then it's just not friends anymore because he like built all these friendships with these like non-existent characters. But he said in an interview he has trust issues now, and that he still remain friends with them all, but not as their characters. So which would be extremely weird, like in the first week or two maybe. But you'd get used to it pretty quickly. I don't know how long he was doing it for, but yeah. Ratchet and Clank.
Apparently it's really bad, so I should put it
go
even
F.
though we haven't seen it.
I've seen like the first 20 minutes of it and I turned it off.
The game's good, but
The game is
apparently the
quite
movie's
good.
terrible.
Yeah. Pikachu.
Pikachu. I've never seen Detective Pikachu.
Actually, didn't mind that.
Do you mind it?
I'd probably put it in.
It's the one with Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go C.
See?
I'd go C.
Cool.
Oh, Hitman.
Hitman. Apparently it's really... I think
Agent 47.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
I don't really remember it.
I've played the game. I watched a bit of the movie.
Also, it's got like 8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
8%?
Yeah, people hating it.
I'd probably put it in D, to be
Go
honest.
D. The game's great.
Well, what's the bloke's name?
Agent 47.
No, the actor. I know the actor. He's been in The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and he was just in Asteroid City.
Oh, was he the commander dude in
Yeah.
Boy in Striped Pajamas? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget his name as well.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Haven't seen it.
Never heard of it. World of Warcraft.
I
haven't seen it. It's the one with Ragnar Lothbrok from Vikings.
Yeah.
That actor.
Yeah. But I haven't seen
I haven't
it.
seen it. Probably never gonna watch it.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Solid B movie.
I'd put it in C, but that's just me.
We'll just go B because it's a Mortal Kombat movie. You're not expecting
That's
it.
not even a good like debate. That's not even a good rebuttal.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what? It's just a Mortal Kombat movie.
it's a B movie.
Yeah, you know what? It's a
It's a B movie.
whatever. All right.
Good fight. Oh no, that's the wrong Mortal Kombat. That's the bad one. I haven't seen it, but apparently this is one of the worst movies ever. I just
against what he
contradicted
said.
myself. Yeah. We'll put the new one in B. There you go.
Oh, whatever.
Look at that.
Uncharted can go in D.
C, I reckon. I didn't mind it.
C. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a C.
Like I was
I'll give it a C.
entertained,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed
Ooh.
the scenes of all that video game stuff, like the actual stuff.
Rampage, I'd put in A.
Rampage and the Dwayne Johnson.
I remember seeing that. I had a really good time. We watched it all together.
Yeah, I remember that. You got so
Yeah,
I
it
got
doesn't
so
belong
mad
in
because
A.
you two kept fucking crawling around on the ground. Oh yeah. I was trying to actually watch the movie. I enjoyed it. I had to watch it a second time on my laptop, but you were just crawling around
Wait, why are we crawling around?
because we were like in year 7. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in A.
We'll go B. It's
No.
not. It's not an A movie.
What the fuck?
It's not an A movie.
In this category though.
It's still not an A movie.
Nah, put it in A. I don't care.
We'll go B.
Put it in A.
Go B.
Put it in A.
Dude, we'll go B. No one on earth thinks the Rampage is an A movie.
I'll cop the hate. What's the next one? Is that
What does that say? Resident Evil. Raccoon City.
I actually haven't seen any of the Resident Evil, so
I watched like the classic ones with that actress. Like this ones
yeah,
that
I know
was
who
like
you're
5
talking
of
about.
them.
Yeah.
But I never saw this one. We're playing at work. Apparently it was really bad. What's that?
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter. Oh, I remember that.
The
came
trailer
out.
looked pretty cool for it.
Didn't that come out like during COVID? I think.
I think so.
I've played the game. I've never seen the movie.
Is the game good?
It's alright. You just kill monsters as you
Oh.
guess from the title.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you
but I
putting
haven't
it
seen
on?
it.
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
I think everyone forgot about that movie.
Look, I haven't seen any of the Dooms. I'm going to be real with you.
Apparently, Doom is like absolutely fucking awful. But apparently,
let's
it's so bad it's good.
Well, there's a second one next to it as well.
Yeah, and The Rock's in it as well. Fun fact.
Is he?
Yeah, that's this bald guy at the front.
Oh. Yeah, it's a bald guy at the front. It's
We'll put in haven't seen though.
yeah,
We haven't seen any of these.
that Doom I haven't seen it either. Is that another?
That's another 47 movie. I think it was
just give it its own little thing. Put it D.
D.
It might have been good.
I think I might be talking shit, but I think it's that guy from Justified playing Hitman.
Justified.
Yeah, the TV show.
I haven't even seen
Timothy Oliphant, I think. The guy from Santa Clarita Diet. That guy.
The dad.
Yeah, the dad. I think that's him. I might be.
It is. It is. I can see it. It is.
Cool. Next one.
Another Resident Evil.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
I can't see which type it is, but
That looks like a newer sort of one. I think.
All of them were D movies.
Assassin's Creed.
I saw this at cinemas. Fun fact. This movie sucked.
I'm kind of going D or F.
F.
But I'd put it in D probably.
At the time, I was like, because I was a massive fan of Assassin's Creed, and I saw my mates, and I was like,
That looks pretty. It was pretty like hype.
I just like convinced myself that this movie is going to be so good.
And I'm shocked.
But like also after the movie, I was like telling myself that movie was good.
Yeah.
But then I rewatched it, and it's just absolutely terrible.
Terrible.
It's so bad, and it could be a good movie as well.
How long ago did it come out?
2016. I
Yeah,
think.
so we would have been year
Year 7. Yeah,
I was like, oh, you know what, whatever.
yeah. Like it could be a great concept.
I'd put it in D.
We'll go F.
Whatever.
Okay. Street Fighter.
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. Never plan to see it.
What's that one? Revelation.
Never seen it. Never plan to see it.
No.
Skip. Tomb Raider.
This is the one with
It's
Angelina Jolie.
Jolie.
I remember this always used to be on what's it called?
Netflix.
No, 99. 9 Go.
Oh.
Yeah, on a Saturday night. My favorite part. Guess what my favorite part of this film was?
The bit where she gets unchanged.
No. The part where
That was my favorite part of year 4. Man, watching that.
No, my favorite part was when she got attacked by the shark.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah.
I'm just obsessed with sharks.
There was two and there was 2 Tomb Raiders, wasn't there? There was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might not have been that one actually. It might have been the other one. But
We'll put it in A or S tier.
what?
It's actually like a so bad.
I'd
it's
go
good
B.
type. Okay, we'll go B. I don't think anything's gonna crack the S tier.
No.
Far Cry. Apparently that's a movie.
Have you heard of that? Being a movie?
Everyone knows the game. I'm not sure there's a movie of it, but apparently
No.
there is.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Need for Speed.
With Jesse Pinkman.
Aaron
AKA.
Paul.
Yeah.
Were you about to say Jesse Pinkman, aka Aaron Paul?
Yeah. True.
Bruv.
Reverse that.
Straight that. Reverse
Yeah.
it.
I
I remember the only part of this movie that I remember is him like one of his mates dying in a crash or
Yeah, I
something,
think I
and then
remember
him
that.
just like fully breaking down.
Yeah.
I'd probably go B,
B.
just because it's a sort of
We just anything Breaking Bad related, like even the actors. I think you just go to S or A or B
yeah.
because the
Sab.
movie's probably sucked. I don't remember. That's Street Fighter again. Haven't seen. Don't care.
I haven't seen whatever that
Don't
is.
care. Pokemon. Sorry.
You put it in F, man.
Shit.
Oh, and this last
That's the
movie is
Super
the
Mario
original
Bros.
Mario Bros. Like the one made in like 80? In the 1980s?
90s or 80s, around there.
This movie was atrocious.
I haven't seen it.
Put in F, man.
F.
Yeah, it was so bad.
What? Who came up with the idea that a live action Mario would be a good idea?
I don't know, someone in the 1980s, I guess.
And like, there's a real Yoshi, isn't there? It's like someone pretending to be Yoshi, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, nothing has actually
Nothing
cracked
cracked
the
it.
S tier.
Nothing should probably crack the A tier. I don't know why Rampage is there.
Put it in B then.
Yeah, good.
Actually, no, put it at the front of all the...
Front of B.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. But if there was other options, probably...
Well, we found one before, but it was just all anime stuff.
Yeah, which we don't care about, sorry. There's the last...
Do you care about anime?
No. Sorry to the anime fans.
I'd put Last of Us in S though.
Last of Us would be S tier. What's some other good TV shows? There's a
That's the
Resident Evil
only one I
TV
can
show,
think of.
but that sucked ass.
Well, is The Walking Dead a game?
It's a
Comic,
comic.
yeah,
It is
true.
a game though, but based off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The TV show.
Yeah. What's another one? Yeah, search video game TV shows, adaptions. Last of Us be S tier.
Oh, Jumanji.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
do you
that's a
reckon that
movie.
would count?
Yeah, that.
Because it's not a real game though.
But that was based
It
off
was
the
like-
90s movie, which is off a board game.
Yeah, but which isn't a real board game.
Yeah, it would probably crack the A tier for the original.
Tron Legacy.
True, that's definitely one. That would probably be B or A.
I put it in B just because the CGI lets it down.
Really? I thought CGI was amazing. What do you
For the
mean?
dad.
What are you talking about?
Bro, search it up.
Have you not seen the motorbike scenes in Tron
Yeah,
Legacy?
they were good, but I'm talking about like how do you get
Dude.
that good? How do you get the CGI so good for that, but then fuck it up so badly for the dad?
Wait, what happens to the dad?
He looks like a cartoon
Oh.
in a live action movie. I'll get a picture
Wasn't
of
that
it.
like the makeup or whatever? Or was
No,
that
no,
CGI?
trust me. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it looks so bad.
But like all the scenes with the fighting of the frisbees, frisbees and the motorbikes are like revolutionary. I think.
There's so many that whoever made this didn't put in.
Yeah.
Tetris,
The Apple.
Taron Egerton.
Yeah, haven't seen it.
I'd probably put it in.
You watch it?
Yeah, I'd probably put it in B.
Yep.
Wait, so we got Last of Us in A. What was the other one?
No,
Tron.
Last of Us in S.
Tron in B as well.
Tron's so good.
Actually, no, I'd put it in A. I'll put it in A.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't seen the original Tron in the 80s. Apparently
yeah,
that's
neither.
yeah,
There's just sort of other ones that are kind of
forgettable.
not really worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably about it though.
Okay, I should get move on to the Sharks.
Yeah, Shark Time.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we reviewing?
Meg 2.
The Meg 2, The Trench, to be exact.
Honestly, I was really expecting a lot out of this film. I was really excited, and unfortunately,
We'll get some context because James asked me to see it at the cinemas with the $2 tickets, but I basically refused and told him to just watch on the cam version on 123 Movies, whatever, some random
Yeah.
website. Yeah,
I mean that probably made a big difference.
it probably did.
Because
how,
it was terrible.
How bad was the
it was
copy?
terrible quality.
Was it
Every
like-
like 10 minutes, every 10 minutes it would come up with like this movie is sponsored by, like it was like some Indian production company or something.
Yeah.
And then it had this like little graphic, the whole movie just like going around this screen. So it was really bad.
And it was like people like walking past on like the screen.
No,
Wasn't?
it wasn't that bad. Like
Okay.
that's like the beginning of it. It was like the second stage of it going to HD. So it was still really blurry and the audio was shit.
I remember like
But-
year 7, year 8, this terrible website and used to watch cam copies of new movies. And there's a fucking betting
People talking in the background and
that,
everything.
and also these betting ads that came up like every 5 minutes and just like
there was like a casino thing that came up for me as well. Oh, it was
holy
so
Christ.
bad.
Like it would be like this like super emotional, like really good slowed down scene and just
Yeah.
all of a sudden this betting ad, just like this dude just shouting at
This video is sponsored by the Meg 2. But
That's funny.
I'm gonna read this really quick. So wait, the Meg 1. So this is just basically like when an underwater research team is attacked by a prehistoric shark assumed to be extinct, a rescue diver is hired to save them, which is Jason Statham.
Yep.
Soon they must stop the shark before it reaches more populated areas, and that was the first one.
Yep.
So the second one is Jonas Taylor, again, leads a research team on an exploratory dive into the deepest depths of the ocean, which is like the trench. That's what they call it.
Yep.
It's like the split between normal ocean and
The Mariana Trench, right?
sort of.
Is it?
No,
I'm not sure.
no, it's not. But that's what it is. It's like a fog thing that no animals can get past.
Yeah.
Their voyage spirals into chaos when a malevolent mining operation threatens their mission and forces them into a high-stakes battle for survival. Pitted against colossal prehistoric sharks and relentless environmental plunderers, they must outrun, outsmart, and outswim their merciless predators.
Yeah.
So it's sort of the same. the sharks get loose and they wreak havoc on the public.
Yes.
Look, honestly,
What do you think?
it's not as good as the first
Not as good
one.
as the first one?
No way. Because there's not enough shark.
Not enough shark,
There's
really.
not enough shark.
I
and
have-
especially for it to be
Yeah.
for them to have 3 sharks.
I haven't seen the movie, so spoilers.
for them to have 3 sharks and not have it as much.
So there's 3
Shark.
sharks.
Yeah, there's 3 Megs.
What?
And there's also, we're doing spoilers as well.
Yeah.
And there's also a giant squid involved
And there's dinosaurs, isn't there?
at the start. But like throughout the movie, they're like mini dinosaurs. It's not that interesting. But
think
that somehow get loose.
Yeah. I still don't understand how
Well, they lived in the trench as well.
like underwater.
Yeah, well, so they go down.
So there's only like underwater dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they go down in this trench in the subs, but there's also like miners, like mining company under there that's like trying to blow shit up and everything. So that's also in the mix,
Yeah.
which get in the way of them trying to like kill off the Megs.
Fascinating.
It's just not as good as the.
Well, the first one wasn't that good either. if
I
you've
really
seen it.
enjoyed the first one actually.
Really?
Yes,
I was utterly disappointed, to be honest.
I wasn't. It's not the greatest shark movie I've ever seen, but it wasn't the worst.
It's not Jaws.
But it's not the worst.
Mm.
Like, I mean, there's some pretty poopy shark movies out there. Like, you can't really get.
Mm.
I mean, people have just come up with some absolutely redonkulous ideas of how to change up
Sharknado.
the shark game. But
The shark game.
yeah, I mean, this has made. Well, its budget was. It's actually double.
profit?
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yep.
This movie was more targeted towards like China and everything
Oh yeah, definitely.
because of all the actors in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, they do switch out of Chinese and
Yeah. They did the same with the first one, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
but its budget was 140 million and it's made 265 million so far.
It'll definitely make profit. Yeah.
But it's on 28% Rotten Tomatoes and 5.5 out of 10. I mean, the first one only got
like
46
47.
and 5.6.
Yeah.
So it's doing, the first one's did better than
Yeah.
the second one. But it's just like, it's a little bit boring, to be honest. I feel like it's for an hour, how long does it go for? And almost a 2-hour movie. It's really slow. Like it takes a lot to build up to like the main sort of thing. Like all the main stuff that you want to see happens at the end of the film.
Just sharks, pretty much.
Yeah, sharks and just squids and
Yeah. Like no one's seeing the Meg for the character work.
no one is. I just feel like the acting was a little bit poor as well.
Really?
Like
How's
cringe and-
Statham?
Yeah, Statham.
Does the
You
job.
get what you get.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna get with Statham. So that's what happened. I wasn't really too fussed about that.
Mm.
But it's just a little bit cringe. Like the lines, I don't know who it was written by. I'm not gonna really ponder too much about that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't really have too much to say about this. There are nitpickings, but overall, it's just like it was not as good. The soundtrack as well. Like I'm a sucker for soundtracks, but they used a Queen song in the
Which
beginning
one?
of the film. I think it was
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Under Pressure.
Under Pressure, yeah.
Under Pressure, I think. Might have been. But then they never went back to the Queen songs. They just used like an old song at the start and never went back to it.
Mm.
So you know how in the trailer as well, that they used that like an older sort of
Don't remember.
rock song.
Mm.
So that just didn't happen at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw this as well. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. I saw this on Instagram. A film about a monster shark is beating Barbie and Tom Cruise in China, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because, you know, they might not want the government seeing Barbie. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe if like
Maybe.
the social messages
I don't want
and
to.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to like step on anyone's toes, but
Thin ice. Yeah.
yeah. So that might. That's obviously one of the reasons.
And obviously
why.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Exactly. But look, it's just it was a little bit cringe.
Just disappointment.
A bit disappointing. I don't really have too much to say about this film.
So as like you're a big shark fan guy.
It disappointed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the shark like
The
CGI?
CGI was good.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with CGI, but
How does
it's just the story
How
itself.
does it end? Does it end with like Statham fighting the shark pretty much?
Yeah, he kills the sharks.
Sweet. All
But
three
then
of them?
No. So one of the sharks they have in captivity
Ah.
at the beginning of the film, and that shark escapes and goes into the trench and starts mating with all the other
Do you
sharks.
get to see it?
No. they don't create any other sharks. That's just impossible
was
in the
gonna
amount of
say.
time that they were given. But
That'd be a pretty interesting job.
well, yeah, he controls the main guy, like the Chinese guy, controls the sharks with this like clicker.
What, the
it doesn't-
mating?
No, like just this one shark, Haki or something. That's the shark's name.
Oh, so
And he like clicks this button and it's like, "Burp, burp," and then it like doesn't attack him, but it attacks him once and he just gets out of it. But then they let that shark go roam freely.
why?
I don't know, because he has this connection with it, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to, kill the shark. I want to let it be free."
That's
It's
bizarre.
like fucking stupid move, man.
How'd the other ones die?
Statham killed him.
Really?
They made these like
is that-
spears with bombs in them, which is what Tom was saying. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, real?
Yeah, and then blew up like their brains.
So now that guy's like killed like 3-4 megs in total.
3 megs in total.
That's impressive.
It is very impressive.
I can't
That's
say.
a good thing to put on your resume.
Yeah, I don't think
Kill
anyone's done
3
that
megalodon
Yeah.
sharks.
with
Yeah.
spears bombs. Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't really have too much to say about this. But overall,
not worth the movie ticket.
not worth it. You were right. We shouldn't have gone to see it. It was better off watching it on a laptop, but I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna do a tier list of shark movies.
Hooray.
Respect. James put all the effort in to make this entire tier list, so give credit to him for that.
Thanks.
Um,
It's actually not that big, but
that's what she said. Okay, 47 meters down. I've seen the first one.
so that is the first one.
Yep.
There's also the second one in here, which is Uncaged.
Yep.
Wherever that may be. Oh no, that is Uncaged. That's the first one, Uncaged. No,
Yeah.
that's the second one, but it's the
So,
first
I
up
guess
there.
the second one.
I'd probably go mid.
Mid.
Yep.
How do they change it? How's it different from the first
Well,
one?
they're not in the cage.
Where are they?
It's like they're exploring this like this underground tunnel system,
Oh, like a
an
cave?
ancient system, and it's like a really old shark that lives there, and like attacks them.
Is it the same characters? Surely it can't be the same characters.
No, I don't think so.
That'd be insane.
No, it isn't. You might have to fact check me on that. But
It's like, oh shit, we did
so,
it
if you want
again.
to fact check me on that, he wasn't
Oh, who
listening.
cares?
Doesn't
Who cares?
matter.
Who cares?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No,
fine.
it's fine.
Sharknado.
That'd be funny though if that happened again. Just, oh shit, we did this like fucking hate that.
Put all the Sharknado movies in bad.
No, I feel like
The first one's good.
the one where this one here. Look at that poster first of all.
It's a beautiful poster.
I would go purely for the title. So the title of this one, I think it's the fourth one. It's called
It's like the Star Wars
It's called
one.
Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens. Whoever came up with that,
Pay rise, baby.
Pay rise, your fucking masterpiece. Get up there.
Oh my god, no.
Get up there.
Alright, we're taking the piss now. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing. Yeah, put
Just
the
put
first
them all in
Sharknado.
masterpiece. They're all really good.
Yeah, fair enough. It's fully action packed. Sharknado 5 is also
So how
there
many
as well.
Sharknadoes are there?
5.
Was that one?
Literally the second one.
Oh, true.
And there's also another one you missed out on.
They don't have the same cast?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
What are some of the
Makes
titles
a lot of sense.
for Sharknado? I know there's Sharknado, Oh Hell No.
Sharknado. We don't know what number. Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Okay, there's Sharknado Enough Said, Sharknado Shark Happens, and then Sharknado 5.
And then Sharknado. Oh, hell no.
Oh hell no. That's a great one.
Oh, hell no.
They probably wonder what the next one's gonna be.
I don't think there is going to
There
be a
has to
next
be a
one.
next one. Surely if they're up to like 5 or 6 now.
No, can we just put them in great to actually leave out room for actually good shark movies? Because we don't want to like disrespect.
Is there actually?
Sharknado, like a volcano with sharks in it. How the
Yeah.
fuck is that possible? It's not even possible.
Yeah, Big Shark.
Oh, big shark. Really? Oh, they did too. That doesn't make sense. Whatever.
Interesting.
The Shallows is a masterpiece.
The Shallows.
Yeah. I don't care what anyone says.
Might be my favorite Blake Lively performance.
It's such a good. Have you seen The Shallows? That's a great. It's
Great?
better than great. No, masterpiece.
No, it's not masterpiece.
Alright, well, it's the
great.
top of great.
It's
This
just
is
really well made.
It's a very simple,
Yeah, simple premise.
but it's really good. Like she goes out surfing, some guy gets attacked by a shark. She can't get in fast enough, so she goes on the
Whale.
buoy or the whale first, then like the
Yeah.
massive buoy, and it's a good title as well. Like The Shallows. Like she's only like
Yeah.
look,
Yeah, she was on the rock. Doesn't
Oh yeah, the Rock. Sorry,
Yeah.
but then she ends up
Goes
on the boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the title because she's only like, because usually shark movies are really far out in sea. She's only like 80 meters out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and the CGI for the shark's pretty good as well.
And
I think that's honestly the best looking shark.
Really?
Yeah,
Impressive. He does.
it is the best looking shark in a shark movie.
James really likes his sharks. And also the ending for The Shallows with the shark that
the
like
death of
bites
the
onto the
It's like
an anchor or something.
No, it's like, yeah. It's let's just call it an anchor, but it's like multiple different spikes,
Yeah.
and it's a really good.
That was just
The death is satisfying.
yeah, it was satisfying. It's a fun, thrilling movie. Yeah. Okay, Jaws, obviously a masterpiece.
Masterpiece. I don't think anything else is going
Enough
up
said.
there with.
Yeah.
No, Enough Said is a
It's the best shark movie
is a
ever.
Sharknado movie.
It's like when it came out, aside from
Revolutionary.
Sharknado, yeah. When it came out in the 70s, people were scared to go to the beach afterwards. As simple as that. It had that much of an impact.
I mean, look, not the best looking shark, but for its time, it was pretty good.
1975, it's freaking
For
great.
its time, great.
And yeah, probably continue to study that forever in terms of having just a intense, thrilling.
And the soundtrack.
Soundtrack
it's
is
the
amazing.
original, like it was ahead of its time. It's like,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
dun, dun.
And then the classic like lines and stuff like
You son of a.
gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, you're gonna need a bigger boat. That's one of the best lines ever said in a movie.
Yep.
And the ending is satisfying.
and the ending's great. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's the first Meg.
The Meg.
I'm gonna go good.
I'd go mid personally.
Bruv, it's better than 47.
I remember I
meters
spent
down.
like $27 for an extreme screen ticket.
I watched it on the line.
Okay.
Yeah. No, go good.
Fine.
Meg 2.
Meg
Fucking
2
trash.
Don't care about it.
Shark Tale masterpiece.
I'd go.
Great. Put in great.
Well, you forced me to watch this one, didn't you?
Yeah, it's really good.
What was the deal? You had to watch Shark Tale and you had to watch
Perks
something.
of being a wallflower.
There you go. What a movie exchange.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Well, it's the cast is amazing. Angelina Jolie, Will Smith, Robert De Niro. Like,
That doesn't make a movie good.
it's a good movie.
I reckon you definitely won that trade. Like, because you got to see Perks of Being
Put
a
it in
Wallflower.
great. It's above.
I had to see Shark Tale.
It's above all of the Sharknados. Don't.
Whatever.
No, not above Shallows though. Sorry, I love Shark Tale. It's like my top 5 animation, but it's not.
Okay.
Soul Surfer is great
Soul
as
Surfer,
well.
Great Australian movie.
Australian?
Yeah, it's Australian.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it not?
No,
Oh, I thought it was set in Australia.
fucking idiot.
I'm not sure.
No, she lives in Hawaii,
Oh,
and she just go. Look, it's not really a shark movie, but if a shark's in it, I counted it as a shark movie. Like, there's only one scene with a shark in it, and she just gets attacked by the shark,
yeah,
and it's just like the head pops out of the water, grabs her arm, and that's it.
yeah.
But I counted it.
Okay, Bait. This is a forgotten movie.
I actually,
I like this one.
I put this in because I remembered I was just like, scrolling through sort of shark movies, and it didn't come up. So I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I remember when I lived in Melbourne and it came out, it was like MA15 plus.
Yeah.
And I was too young to see it, and I like begged my pop to come and watch it with me, and he never did.
Yeah.
And then ended up watching it on my own somewhere. I can't remember, but watching it, yeah, it's like a tsunami comes in and they're stuck in like a shopping center.
Something,
Yeah,
something like that.
it's not that good. I'd go
Probably
bad to
mid.
be honest.
Yeah.
It's not that great, but it's got an Australian actor in it.
It's filmed. I remember Sunrise or something.
Yeah, it was filmed in Australia.
Yeah, it was something like the Gold Coast. Fun fact.
Malibu Shark Attack. Another cool. It's not cool. I just watched it on YouTube one day at my nan's place.
Is it about a shark attack?
Yeah, they're like goblin sharks. So another tsunami movie actually, but this tsunami has goblin sharks in it.
What do you mean goblin sharks?
Well, the pointy head.
Oh.
The CGI is so bad. But watching it again, it's like it like surrounds itself around lifeguards who get stuck in their like watchtower when the tsunami comes in and they have to like deal with these sharks and everything.
Ah.
Watching it as like a 10-year-old was amazing, but I just like saw a clip from it the other day. I was like, oh my God, how did I watch this? I think this is Jaws.
Jaws 2? Yeah, Jaws 2. Is it? Well, that's Jaws 3 and that's Jaws 4. So I'm guessing.
Jaws 2.
I haven't seen it.
Jaws, I don't know the difference between Jaws 2 and Jaws 3. I can't remember, but I think Jaws 2 is where the shark, like put a shark in captivity in like an aquarium, and the mother shark tries to like breach in the aquarium and save it, and it like attacks everyone.
Breach in.
Yeah, I remember like I'd go the CGI is so.
I remember
shit.
that
If you watch the part where it, like smashes through glass, the
Yeah.
shark, it is so bad.
I remember Roy Snyder's in it. I remember that. The guy from the first one.
No, he's in the third one.
Is he?
Yeah, because his kid goes out on the boats. So
Oh.
so the third one, go to the third one actually.
Jaws 3D.
Yeah. So the third one is a group of kids, and Roy Schneider's son is actually involved in these group of kids. They go out on, what's it called? You'd know what they're called. The boats that don't have engine. Yeah, catamarans.
Yep.
And there's like 10 different boats, and they just get attacked by this one shark, and that's the whole movie basically. And I really enjoyed it, so I'd go good.
Okay, I'll trust your word.
I thought there was one of the better Jaws movies, with them all being,
Yeah.
I can't really remember too much about Jaws: The Revenge, so I'd probably go mid.
We already talked about this one, I think. It was about how the family moves because of the shark. They move to like
Oh yeah.
they move to a different state.
And then the shark follows them. Yeah.
And it's got Michael Caine. Fun fact. Trash though.
I was gonna put it in mid, but whatever. No way. Jaws: The Revenge is better than Bait. Put it in mid.
Oh, fine.
And Jaws, that one. Yeah, Jaws 2.
Mid.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that one?
That's open water.
Never heard of it.
So it's like, I've seen a lot of shark movies. This is really bad, but it's like a couple that goes scuba diving and they get left by the boat. Like they just they get forgotten about.
Yep.
And they have to survive. I'd probably go. I'd say bad, to be honest.
Yep.
Sharktopus trash.
Sharktopus.
Yeah, it's
So-
like a shark and an octopus in one.
That's cool.
Have you've seen that? Yeah. It's like pretty action packed, but it's bad. Actually, trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
Looks pretty great from the poster.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
What's that one?
That one's just the original 47 meters down.
Good, I think.
Yeah, good. I'd give it a good.
Interesting concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep Blue Sea. I'm actually going to give this. I really enjoyed this movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's the one with Jessica Alba, right? And Paul Walker.
No.
What am I getting mixed up?
You are getting mixed up.
What am I getting mixed up with?
I have no idea.
Hold up, let me check. I swear Jessica Alba's in it.
No.
And it's got like Sam Jackson.
No. I know. You're literally describing the characters, but like lookalikes.
Into the Blue. I'm getting mixed up.
Yeah, that's not a...
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. Honestly, I'd put it great, but I know it deserves like a good or a mid. But
Yeah.
There's been like 2, but I haven't seen them. The second one, but I really enjoyed the first one. I've got it on DVD.
So good.
Yeah, I'd give it a good. Finding Nemo masterpiece.
Of course. Not really a shark movie, but
Well,
There's sharks in
there's
it.
sharks in it.
so why isn't Little Mermaid here?
Oh,
Facts.
shit.
Got him.
But it's not.
Yeah,
you
or
know.
Aquaman. Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Or Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, I was actually going to put that in, but I haven't even seen it. So
What?
I'm wasting my time on that shit.
It's a classic. What's
This
that
is sand sharks.
Sand Shark.
Sand sharks. So they're not in the water, they're in the sand.
What a concept.
Yeah. There's also ghost sharks as well. So
Really?
like if you think about the shark, it like attacks you and stuff. Sand sharks, I'd probably
So
put
like,
this in trash.
are they the same species as normal sharks, or just like chill
But
out
they're
in the
just
sand?
sand sharks.
How'd they get there? Just like dig
That's just
through?
how it is.
Just how it is. Cool.
That is literally just how it is.
So-
But it's trash.
It's trash. You've actually seen
Yeah,
that.
I've actually all these movies I've seen. I'm
Really?
pretty sure there's 26 shark movies in here. Yeah. Have you seen Sand Sharks as well? Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
good. Shark Night. This is just like a teenager movie. They go out on a lake house, but then there's a shark.
Why is it called? Oh, Shark Night. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go bad.
Not
Or
as good
mid.
as the Dark Knight. Next one. What's that one? Funny joke, man. Move on.
This is Open Water.
Haven't seen it.
So this also has an Australian actor in it. Well, I think this is an Australian film. It's like they go out on a boat, it tips over, and then they have to swim to shore from like heaps far out, and they get, I Why was I about to say molested by a shark?
Molested by a shark.
No, they get
Haven't seen that one.
What's
before.
it called when you like
Open
the
the water.
reef? Yes, the
that
reef.
one.
Sorry, the reef. Yeah.
Is it good? Oh yeah. I think
I'd
I've
put
heard
it
of that
in
one.
great,
Yeah.
to be honest. I wouldn't say masterpiece. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was just very like, is suspenseful a word? Yeah, I'll just say suspenseful. Yeah, it was just tracking them down the entire time.
And we've got the Meg 2 twice. So we'll go
Did I
trash
put
it.
Meg 2 twice?
With double trash.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's the list.
That's a list.
Finding Nemo and Jaws.
They're definitely the best ones.
I think Shallow's could honestly be a masterpiece, to be honest.
Put it in terms of a shark movie, it does exactly what everything you want
And
to
it's
do.
different.
Yeah.
It's not the same as all the. I mean, none of these are like. I mean, they are, but like how many variations of shark movies can you get? Like, I mean, we've got Sharktopus and Sand Sharks in here for fuck's sake. But
wasn't there a shark like where it rains sharks? I remember what it's called.
Yeah,
Shark acid or something. No.
Shark acid? No, I haven't.
No,
seen
like
that.
it's the acid rain, but with sharks. I think.
Yeah.
I might be tripping.
Well, when I actually searched up shark tier list movies, there's so many Japanese shark movies,
Oh yeah.
but with so many different variations into it. So I just kind of had to just remember the ones that I'd seen and put them in here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fascinating.
should we quickly do today's
framed.
frames as well?
I reckon might have to chuck that in before we do the sharks
Yeah.
because it's more interesting.
If you don't know what framed is, it's a movie guessing game, and you have to
Yeah.
guess the frames within the movie in in 6 shots, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
This
Fair.
Okay. We did it last week. This is a running
Running thing.
thing.
Okay. So we got fireworks.
About time, maybe. It has been on here before.
Straight to the point. You reckon, how do you know it's about time? How do you know it's not some other movie of fireworks?
It looks like, obviously it's set in America. It looks like a party, maybe.
Yeah. I have no clue.
The Hangover, maybe.
So about time or The Hangover?
I don't think.
I don't remember being fireworks in The Hangover. About time. That seems. It kind of looks like London, isn't it? London.
Go on, just put in. I know it's been on before, but I don't. It might
Surely
not be it.
No.
Is that Zac Efron? It's Baywatch.
Yes,
Bang.
Baywatch.
Baywatch. Boom! That's our
Correct.
best so far.
Yeah.
That's our best.
Our goal is to get it on the first. Oh, we already did that with the interview.
Yeah, we
But
didn't do it
record
though.
that.
What other shots were we gonna get if we didn't get? Bruv, what are you doing?
Go to the
Here, you gotta click
Oh,
the 3,
sorry.
4. Oh, we would have got that.
That's like Black Adam, that meme.
Yeah, number 4.
Yeah.
Number 5. Number
Yeah.
6. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Boom.
There you
That's
go.
our best so far out of the 2 we've done.
What about the TV show one?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I think I know this one. That's Friends. That is Friends.
I don't give a shit.
100%.
I hate Friends.
That's just like New York. That's Friends.
Oh, there's 10. You get 10.
Bruh, got the first try.
What's the last one? Is it just an episode or the whole
It's
thing?
probably the whole show.
Just go straight to number 10.
Okay, it's kind of obvious by then. What if it just had like the number 10 is just like the title?
Okay, well, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Okay, we're going to end it there. I think an hour and 8 seconds. These boys are looking pretty restless.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's been a long one, isn't it?
It has. Oh, it's felt long because it's dark now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So,
And it's Sunday. So,
oh, I forgot about that. Anyway,
yeah.
thanks for listening. This is it felt like a quick episode with all the content we kind of had to deliver.
As per usual, we go
As
over.
per usual, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you already haven't. We need one more sub for 260. One more.
Make sure you suss out all the
shorts as well. They're doing quite well for us.
Yep.
But yeah, finger that like button, but you need an account to finger that like button, as Toby likes to reiterate all the time.
Yeah, you do. It's
but
not
if-
that hard to sign up to YouTube. It takes 20 seconds at the most.
Yeah. Isn't that right, boys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like a lot of people just... Yeah, exactly. A lot of people just don't have a Google account.
Yes, you say this every time.
Frustrating.
But if you don't like watching YouTube and just hearing our voices, we're also on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify,
All that good stuff.
all that good stuff. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Tom, for being here. It means a lot.
Yeah.
At least we're not flying solo today.
Last time, yeah.
But yeah, catch us next week. I got no idea what we're doing. I say that every time.
Probably like Sound of Freedom, maybe.
yeah,
If it's relevant.
yeah, it might still not. It was probably relevant a month ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We'll see.
we will see. But thank you and bye bye.
Bye. See ya.